Hey Wellness fam, how are you guys doing today? Okay. So whether you're having a really good day or whether you don't feel the best today but you still came on here, I'm happy to have you. You decided to make a decision for yourself. So I'm gonna have us close our eyes and we're gonna center ourselves. So I'm gonna have you breathe in through your nose. Fill the belly as much as you can. And out through your mouth. And again. And then out through your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna have you open your eyes. So today I've been waiting to reveal this one for y'all because foot health is very important. Like whether you wear like uncomfortable shoes, and it's not just heels for women, sometimes men wear the dress shoes that are also not great, or you even wear very cushiony running shoes, both of those are actually not the best for your foot. I'm not gonna give a lecture, although I would love to. You can comment me if you want to know more, but I do want to give you exercises to strengthen the small muscles in your feet. So I'm gonna take off my little socks. Okay, the first one's gonna be a little hard to see, but we're gonna do our best. So, okay. So, what we're doing here is something called doming, or another way to say this is an arch lift. It's a very small motion, but when you're in shoes that are not the most comfortable or have too much cushion, these small muscles decide we don't need to work anymore. Why support an arch? Because you need it. It carries the rest of your body weight. Anyway, so here's a way to learn how to activate it. You're gonna keep the ball of your foot down into the ground, and you're gonna keep the heel of your foot into the ground too. And you're gonna pretend as if there's a little man in between the two standing right in the middle of your arch, and they have strings, and they're trying to pull the two together. You're not lifting the ball of your foot, and you're not lifting your heel to do that. So when you do that, I don't think you can see this, but what's happening here is my arch is lifting. So when I release, it goes back down, and I engage, it lifts. So you might see a slight motion. And a lot of people, when they first do this, so I don't know if you saw that right there. A lot of people, when they first do this, they can't actually feel it. So please do this in front of a mirror. You can also message me if you're like, Drea, I still don't feel it. I've had people do this for maybe a week and then they start feeling it, even if they don't see it. So a lot of this is called motor control. What that is it's your mind-muscle connection. It's for all your body parts, but your mind is smart. It prioritizes. If it doesn't have to use a muscle, it will not. Therefore, when you retrain it, you have to get that rewiring working again. So we're gonna do this about 5 times. So we're gonna lift the arch, and hold for about 5 seconds, and then release. And again, you can kind of see it on me. So I'm looking at it as well. And relax. And again. And one more time. And relax. Perfect. So we're gonna do the same on the other side. I actually got my toes done for you guys because I run a lot and I work out a lot. You do not want to see this beforehand. So y'all deserve better than that. Okay, so again, ball of your foot down, heel of your foot down, and a little man is trying to pull them together in order to lift your arch. Okay, we're gonna do 5, and again, lift up. Hold for about 5 seconds. And down, and up again. Make sure your ball of your foot's still in and down, the heel is still down. Yeah, 3 more. And sometimes when you first do it, you might notice your toes are curling hard into the ground. You might notice these muscles are really working hard. You're just trying to figure out how to work these. So for me, I kind of engage this a little bit here. And another thing, which will be another series, using a lacrosse ball to help loosen this up. If it's very tight, loosening it up first actually does help with motor control, because otherwise it's kind of atrophied or has too much tone to work the way it should. Okay, so we got doming or arch lifting set. The next one is just working on separating your toes. So for me, and I don't know about for y'all, for me, I wasn't always able to separate my toes. In fact, I've had PTs look at my feet before during like classes I've taken when we are each other's like practice dummies basically, and my toes kind of look like this, and they're like, oh, you're starting to have hammer toe early. You don't want hammer toe. It's not good for your feet. Definitely not good when you have shoes on, because it leads to rubbing and it can lead to other issues. I also believe that bunions, unless they're genetic, can be helped with foot health and foot exercises as well. We'll talk about that later. So right now, as you can see, I don't look like I have hammer toes, but there is a little, some are still a little curled. So what we're doing here, hope the bottom of my feet are okay. So all I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna work on separating them and then relaxing them. So they can be done on the ground too. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. For me, I'm still working on mine. Before, when I tried to separate them, I couldn't even move it. Like, this was me trying to separate. But now I can at least engage them and relax. I would even say when you separate them, and try to relax them more controlled, so it's not just relaxing and slinging back. Okay, we're gonna do that 3 times. So you can have your foot on the ground, and you can just watch it become separated, and separate. Good, and relax slowly. And again. I will say it's usually really hard, and relax slowly, to really get your big toe and your pinky toe to fully separate unless you've already been doing it. And again, the ones that I have found have really good and relaxed toe mobility and toe engagement. They were used to using their feet not only as kids, but they kept doing it. So personally, when I have kids, I'm gonna have my kids do that too. But that's just because I want them to have healthy, strong feet. Okay, and now we're gonna do the other side about 5 times. We're gonna separate and relax. Do you know just a difference on how things are separated? Does it feel easier on one side versus the other? And relax and separate. For me, the toes on the left side, the middle ones are separating well. The big toe has to extend or lift up in order to really feel involved at all. But that's okay. Okay, we're gonna have that there. If you feel frustrated, like nothing's moving, that's how I started out. You just gotta keep doing it. You can do it in shoes, you can do it in bed, you can really do it anywhere. This next one though, you definitely need to not do it in shoes if you can't do it, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna do a big toe lift. So what a big toe lift is, you can say seated, I just am getting up so you can see my toes, is you're basically keeping all 4 little piggies down and you're lifting the big toe up. So if you're having troubles doing that alone, you can hold your big toe, you can hold the small toes and lift the big toe up. And then slowly release. Looks like I need to rework on this one. And release, let's see. Oh, yeah. So also, same thing with any other muscles. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. So about 3 months ago, I was able to do this no problem, but I haven't been practicing. We'll do 2 more with the right big toe. Awesome. Now we're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna keep your big toe down and then you're gonna lift up all of these together. So my big toe wants to lift a little bit. So I'm gonna hold my big toe down. If that's you, feel free. And if you can see, these 3 toes are lifting up way more than the pinky. That does happen. Our pinky kind of becomes a dead toe, which we don't want. Hence why we do these exercises. So at least now my pinky, I can see it moving. I don't know about you guys, but it's good if you see your pinky moving because it's trying. Before, my pinky was just kind of sitting there. Good. One more, and then we'll switch sides. Awesome. Okay, switch legs. So we're gonna start with the big toe lift. Let's see first, see if it can do it itself before you just cover the toes. So for me, I can get them all lifted, but not the big toe alone. So I'm gonna cover the four small ones, and then work on that big toe. We'll do 5. So lift up, and then relax. It's lifting high, which is pretty good. How about you guys? How does this feel compared to the other side? Lifting up again. Okay, try with them. And one more time on the big toe. Nice. Okay, now we'll leave the big toe and we'll lift up the small 4 ones. You can again put your fingers on that big toe while you work on lifting the others and relax. Okay, got 3 more. We're lifting up and then relaxing. Okay, 1 more. Awesome. So those are some foot exercises that you can work on. And whatever level you're at or whatever option you choose, just know that you can only grow from it. And if you want to make it harder, you can work on doing them standing up as well. So until then, we'll see you next time. Wishing you well.